The Namibian Constitution, narrated by Apple Light. Chapter 8, The National Council, Part 1. Article 68, Establishment. There shall be a National Council, which shall have the powers and functions set out in this Constitution. Article 69, Composition. 1. The National Council shall consist of 3 members from each region referred to in Article 102 hereof, to be elected from amongst their members by regional council for such region. Open bracket. Sub-Article 1 is amended by the Namibian Constitution, 3rd Amendment Act 8 of 2014. Close bracket. 2. The elections of members of the National Council shall be conducted according to procedures to be prescribed by Act of Parliament. Article 70. Term of office of members. 1. Members of the National Council shall hold their seats for 5 years from the date of their election and shall be eligible for re-election. Open bracket. Sub-Article 1 is amended by the Namibian Constitution, 2nd Amendment Act 7 of 2010. Close bracket. 2. When a seat of a member of the National Council becomes vacant through death, resignation, or disqualification, an election for a successor to occupy the vacant seat until the expiry of the predecessor's term of office shall be held, except in the instance where such vacancy arises less than 6 months before the expiry of the term of the National Council, in which instance such vacancy need not be filled. Such election shall be held in accordance with the procedures prescribed by the Act of Parliament referred to in Article 69(2) hereof. Article 71. Oath or Affirmation. Every member of the National Council shall make and subscribe to an oath or solemn affirmation before the Chief Justice or a judge designated by the Chief Justice for this purpose in the terms set out in Schedule 3 hereof. Article 72. Qualifications of members. No person shall be qualified to be a member of the National Council if he or she is an elected member of a local authority and unless he or she is qualified under Article 47(1)(a) to (e) hereof to be a member of the National Assembly. Article 73. Chairperson and Vice Chairperson. 1. At the first sitting of a newly elected National Council, the National Council, with the Secretary acting as chairperson, shall elect a member as chairperson. 2. The National Council shall then elect another member as vice chairperson. 3. Subject to Sub-Article 4, the chairperson, or in his or her absence the vice chairperson, shall preside over sessions of the National Council. 4. If neither the chairperson nor the vice chairperson is present at any session, the National Council, with the Secretary acting as chairperson, shall elect a member to act as chairperson. Open bracket. Article 73 is substituted by the Namibian Constitution, 3rd Amendment Act 8 of 2014. Close bracket. Article 73A. Secretary and other officers. 1. Subject to the laws of Namibia regulating the appointment of parliamentary staff and the directives of the National Council, the chairperson shall appoint, or if such laws prescribe a different procedure for the appointment of the secretary, designate the person holding the appropriate post as the secretary of the National Council, who shall perform the functions and duties assigned to such secretary by this Constitution or by the chairperson. 2. Subject to the laws governing the control of public monies, the Secretary shall perform his or her functions and duties under the control of the chairperson. 3. The Secretary shall be assisted by officers of the National Council, who shall be persons appointed in accordance with the laws referred to in Sub-Article 1. Open bracket. Article 73A is inserted by the Namibian Constitution, 3rd Amendment Act 8 of 2014. Close bracket. That concludes part 1 of chapter 8 of the Namibian Constitution. Make sure to like and share if you enjoy this video, and if you know someone or someones who could stand to benefit from this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you follow the video series and are notified every time a part or a chapter is uploaded. Until the next one.